Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are keeping well. Stay at home and stay safe. Okay, this is my wish and prayer for you all. So today we will continue with the chapter 1 of geography portion. That is, topic is other celestial body, and the chapter we have taken is the earth and the solar system. The earth and the solar system. Okay, so let us study together, let us learn together, and the objectives we are going to see today is moon, earth's moon, asteroids, meteoroids and comets. These 4 points we are going to study. So let us participate in the class and learn what is this all about: moon, asteroids, meteoroids and comets. Okay, so welcome dear students, let us begin the chapter. Okay, keep in mind all these 4 points and we learn about all these points. So let us begin the chapter. First is moons. Now dear students, what is this moons all about? Moons are satellites of the planets. Satellites of the planets. Okay, they revolve around the planet in their own orbit and continue to do so while planet revolves around the sun. What it means is, dear students, these moons are basically a satellite. It moves around the planets and these planets moves around the sun. So that is what it says. Keep in mind, first point is very important. Mercury and Venus are the only planets which do not have any moons around them. They do not have any moons around them. Okay, so that is what we are saying. There are some satellites which are man-made satellites and sent to the orbit. Okay, that is why they are called artificial satellites. That is why they are called artificial satellites. Keep in mind, artificial satellites are 2 moons or 2 planets where they do not have any moons around them. Okay, next point. Let us see next point, Earth's moon. Now just now we saw the moons, now Earth's moon. What is this Earth's moon? Moon is the only natural satellite of the Earth. Yes students, it appears very big or nearly as large as the sun, as it is much closer to the earth in comparison to the sun. Sun is very far away from earth, but moon is closer. That is why it looks big. That is what he says, the second point. Third point says it is about 3,84,000 kilometers from the earth. Okay, it says 3,84,000 kilometers from the earth. Okay, that is who? That is we are talking about the moon. Third point says moons rotate. Rotate means moves around. Okay, moves in a circle around the earth in 27 days. Very important dear students, 27 days and 8 hours, and it also takes the same time to spin. Okay, same time also it takes to spin, move around. What? On its axis, the same axis where it moves, it takes the same days. Okay, of course, it's the moon rotates around the earth 27 days and 8 hours. Same time is taken for the moon to get axis. It axis spins on its axis the same timing. Okay, because of the reasons, the same side of the moon is visible all the time from the earth. We see moon looks similar every time, day or night. More especially in the night, it looks quite similar. When you see, look at the moon, when it is in the full moon or a little half also, it is visible. That time moon looks quite similar. Okay, so that is what it says. Next point says it has no light of its own but appears to be shining. Because why? Because it reflects the light of the sun falling on its falling light. Now sunshine falls on the moon and moon reflects, and that is why we get the light at night. Okay dear students, it does not have its own light. Next we'll see, life is not possible there in the moon, my dear students. Keep in mind, Others by this time people could have been there. Okay, does not have any water or atmosphere. That is the main cause. Because of this, there are no clouds also, no rains, no winds. No wind, no rain, no clouds. So life is not possible because there is no atmospheric system. Okay. Second point says moon surface is open and rough, and many ups and downs. Ups and downs here, up and down. Okay, place is not smooth. It has been up and down. There's no smooth place. There are no plain areas. Okay, and that is why you can see dark and bright patches on it when we see at night. At night, when you see the moon looks, there seems to be patches, big patches up and down. Okay, there is no atmosphere. That is why sound cannot travel on the moon. Because there is no atmosphere. Sound does not travel, cannot travel because of no atmospheric system. Because of the movement of the moon around the earth, that sometimes causes eclipse. Because of the movement of the moon around the earth, sometimes there is an eclipse. Okay. Next point we are going to see is asteroids. Asteroids are small rocky celestial bodies. Small rocks. Okay, small celestial bodies, rocky celestial bodies, small piece of rocks. Okay, moving around the sun between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter's. Okay, asteroids moves between the Mars and Jupiter's, and these are small pieces of rocks. Scientists believe that they are remains of a planet. Maybe it was a planet which exploded many thousands of years before, and now there are small pieces of rocks going around the sun. Okay, going around the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. That is why we say possible that it was remains of the remains of the planets. Next point we'll see meteoroids. What is this meteoroids all about, dear students? Asteroids, meteoroids, similar sounding. So these are small rocky pieces. Now also we saw that just previous to this we saw asteroids are also small rocky celestial bodies. Now we are seeing meteoroids are also small rocky pieces which float freely around the sun in outer space, freely moving around the sun in the outer space of the sun. Small rocky pieces. Sometimes they come close to the earth's surface. Here, while they enter the earth's atmosphere, the friction with the atmosphere cause them to heat up and they burn out. What happens is the small pieces, rocky pieces go the outer space of the sun, freely they go around. But sometimes it comes close to the earth and it gets friction in the atmosphere and it falls and it gets burned out. Okay, sometimes, next point says, sometimes when meteoroids do not burn out completely, when they are falling, they do not get burned out completely. What happens? It falls on the earth, and you say on earth there are some places today also scientifically say something had fallen from the outer space. Okay, hollow, big hole comes up. So that is why I say sometimes falls on the earth also. Now we are going to see what is this comets all about, dear students. Comets are visible from earth on rare occasion. Sometimes we are able to see these comets, okay, visible from the earth also. These are types of asteroids, but unlike asteroids. It is also like asteroids, as we saw just now. Asteroids, but not like asteroids. They are far away in outer space beyond the planets. Far away in outer space beyond the planets. Okay, they have a long shining tail which is formed by clumps of ice and gas and dust. Keep in mind, long tail, shining tail. Okay, it has got long shining tail. We'll see, this is called also Puchal Tara. Okay, a star with a tail, that is Puchal, Puch we say. Okay, let us see. Next point says Halley's comet. There's a Halley's comet. Halley's comet, this one kind of Halley's comet like asteroids. What happened is one such comet which was seen in 1986. It was seen in 1986, dear students. Here you see, and which will be visible after 76 years. This Puchal Tara will be seen after 76 6 years, and in India it is known as Puchal Tara, as I said, and it would be visible again in 2062. It would be visible again in 2062 after many years. If we are alive, we can see that Puchal Tara. Okay, let us go to the next point. Okay, so we have completed the topics, and I hope you have understood. Okay, if you have not understood some celestial parts of the planets, celestial bodies, then you can ask me. You can put in the comment box, so that we can clarify when you come for the live classes. Okay, have a good day. Enjoy your day, dear students.